Hello, Watem here, and welcome back to some more Higurashi When They Cry. It's been quite a while. I'll admit that. This is chapter 6, Tsumi, Tsumihoroboshi. From what I understand, this one's from Rena's point of view, and I think something about it being about Keiichi. So yeah. Is there anything else I want to say? Don't really think so. But yeah, hopefully, now I'll have more time to actually do some recordings. But even with everything that's going on right now in the world, I still have to do summer classes and stuff. Oh well. But yeah, I've been getting some Higurashi withdrawal, so I'll get back to that. Start. Tsumihoroboshi, the first fall in the junkyard. Atonement chapter. How is your reasoning towards the truth coming along? The next tragedy is ready for you. Enjoy. This is a humorous story, a tragic struggle at the end. The difficulty is 0. You can just enjoy the clowns milling about. Yeah, the mod which I'm using. The first time I would try harder to avoid the inevitable tragedy. The second time I would be disgusted with the inevitable tragedy. The third time my disgust would turn to anguish. The seventh time I'd be laughing then. By then, I think it said. Yeah, the mod which I'm using for voice pack, it's had some updates, I think, since the last time. So yeah, check that out. I think they've also added French language support. So, si vous parlez français et vous me suivez, alors vous avez maintenant l'option de jouer le jeu pour vous-même. Yeah. Anyway, the chorus of Higurashi had replaced that of the cicadas. That was a message, by the way, to all the French people that don't watch this channel. Their cries came from a distance, echoed loudly, then faded away. They sounded so weak and fragile. Rena's voice was just like the cries of a Higurashi. She'd say something, but the words would quickly fade away. She sounded so fragile, but it made me worry she might vanish into thin air along with her words. But nobody is pressuring her to continue. Mion dusted off the hood of an abandoned car and sat down on it as if to show how relaxed she was. She actually did look very relaxed, as if she came here to enjoy the cool breeze of the evening or something. Satoko followed Mion's example and sat down as well. She didn't look nearly as relaxed, however. I thought about following suit, but it felt rude to look away from Rene even for the short time it would take to look for a place to sit down. So, I decided to remain standing. Rika-chan didn't sit down either. But she wasn't looking at Rena. Everybody else was looking at Rena, but Rika-chan was looking at the red sky. Rika-chan's expression was hard to describe. She looked pale and blank at the same time, as if all of her emotions were gone. Rena wore the same kind of expression. She kept trying to say something, but it seemed like the words were stuck in her throat. She noticed Rika-chan was looking at the sky, so she decided to look that way as well. Mion did the same. So did I. Satoko looked that way too. And with that, there was silence. It was like we were in a concert hall, filled with the chorus of Higurashi. the concert hall with the highest roof in the world. A refreshingly cool breeze tickled our sweaty bodies. I could almost make myself believe we came here to enjoy the breeze and the sunset. I could only wish that was what we came here for. The shadows of the birds flying across the sky soured the feeling of our quiet concert. They reminded us that time hadn't stopped. Nobody wanted to pressure Rena. We didn't want time to pressure her either. We wanted to keep the cool red sky as long as we could, so Rena could calm down and talk. Right then, I heard a sound, and it brought us all back to reality. The hood Mion was sitting on had made a noise when she moved across her legs. I don't know whether Mion made the noise on purpose or not, but it reminded us that time had been passing by. What's going on? The noise took our attention away from the sky and back to the ground. Such a tasteless noise seemed to have urged Rena to speak. Rena heaved a small sigh, nodded as if she understood something, and looked at us like she always did.
話す前に一個だけ言いたいことがあるの。
She was probably saying it to everybody, but since I'm standing in the middle, with her looking at me, I nodded to her to represent our agreement.
レナは正しい努力をしたと思ってる。
Her voice wasn't hoarse anymore. She sounded just like she always did.
人って幸せになるためにどれだけの努力が許されるのかな。
Okay, what has happened? It sounded like a question, but nobody answered.
だからね、私みーちゃんの部活って好きなの。
How does that follow?
ほら、優勝のためには何でもしようって考え方、そういうのって素敵だと思う。
I guess.
だって世の中が綺麗事で縛られてて、やっていい努力がわずかだけに決められていたら、幸せじゃない人たちはますます幸せを勝ち取れなくなっちゃうじゃない？不幸ってね、連鎖するものだと思うの。一度続き始めるとなかなか抜け出せない。
Like the misfortunes of serial deaths?
そこから抜け出すには、運とか人の助けとか、そういう他力本願なものだけじゃ到底足りない。
So, just luck. I'm wondering if those of you other paths and assistance sounds like chapter 4 to me. That didn't help
自分でももっともっと努力しないといけないと思うの。それも本当の本当に精一杯。そこまでしてやっとつかめるのが幸せってものじゃないかなって。
Rena stopped talking, looked up, heaved a sigh, and opened her mouth again.
でもだからってみんなにもそれを受け入れてもらおうなんて甘えるつもりもないかな。
Sounds like she killed someone.
だって本当に汚らしいもの。
You say it with such a large smile.
みんなだってついさっき呆然としたでしょ。それはつまりそういうことだよね。
I've never seen her smile so self-derisively like this. That smile looked unbelievably painful. I could really feel how huge the distance between us was. I feel like maybe they could have done a better job with the sprite then. There's nothing physically there, but I felt as if she's talking to us through iron bars or a chain link fence. That's how great the distance between us was.
でもそれでもいいよ。仕方ないもんね。 そういう風にできてる世の中だもん。多分私が逆の立場でいられたなら、同じように唖然として無責任で無慈悲な同情を浮かべていたに違いないもの。
She probably said that to hit back at us. We're just putting on masks of sympathy, enjoying the spectacle of a clown on a stage. That's why she said that. She probably expected us to say something in return, but none of us knew what to say. Renan looked disappointed for a moment, then turned and clambered on top of an abandoned car. Then she spread her arms out and gave a little twirl, letting her skirt billow up before she grabbed both ends and gave us a graceful curtsy.
じゃあ始めるよ。リュウグウレナの一世一代の頑張り物語を。
There was no curtain or spotlight. She was atop an abandoned car amidst the trash piles, a stage specially made for her. We tried not to miss a word of what she was about to say. We believed that was the least we could do to not hurt her feelings. Chapter 6 Tsumihoroboshi. So that was a prologue, I guess. Let's say it's a winter month, like December right now. That button isn't working. Okay. What would you do if all of a sudden you had a week of hot and humid days with crying cicadas? Would you still wear your coat and scarf? Absolutely not, right? Even though it's still June. It's already summer to us, since we've been having hot days for so long. So it's totally okay to do this kind of club activity in June. At my school, everybody usually does what they want in PE class, but today would be an exception. All my classmates were gathered in the schoolyard. Mion looked over everybody gathered there, then spoke up loudly.
さーてみんな、今日の趣旨はよくわかってるね。
That was loud. Rip headphone users? They all raised the water guns in their hands. It's okay to use water guns in June, because it's been so hot and humid. All my classmates are joining in, so it's going to be a big water gun battle. I'm so excited.
さすがクラス全員で部活だとなんだか盛り上がりますわね。そうだね。全員で表ではしゃぐのってなんだか楽しそうかな。みんなは楽しいですが、僕たちは例によって負けられないのです。
ま、そういうこったな。およそ勝負と名の付く以上、俺たち部活メンバーは常にリスクを背負ってるからな。
まあそういうこと。部活メンバー諸君は部活に負けたりしちゃうと大変なペナルティが待ってるからね。せいぜいしっかり戦うこと。
So obviously they're going to focus on each other.
よしよし、盛り上がってきたぜ。
And convincing others to focus on one of them.
生徒諸君、武器点検は十分か？弾倉は満タンか？
任せてくださいよ、前原さん。銃撃戦は僕たちの最も得意とするところですからね。
富田たちはよく水鉄砲で遊んでますから、かなり強敵かもなのですよ。
今日の僕たちは少し違います。
Tsumihoroboshi and Dokumura-kun smiled confidently, holding their guns in a practiced manner. Their skills must give them confidence. They even look different.
ミオンは言うに及ばず、サトコもリカちゃんもかなり強敵になりそうだぜ。レナはどうだ？チョコマが動いて、イの一番にやられないように頑張れよ。 そういえば最近のレナは罰ゲーム常連だな。
はあ、最近不得意なゲームが多かったから。でもケイチ君も最近私と同じで罰ゲームが多いと思うかな。
Yeah, he said most. I would have expected at least half were Keiichi.
罰ゲームの格好のまま帰宅して、さあ脱ごうとしたところでお袋に見つかった俺の哀愁などわかるものか。無我
私だって先週のはひどいよ。普通の女の子ならお嫁に行けなくなっちゃうよ。
Sadako laughed just loudly. I was shuddering at the memory of the cruel punishments we suffered in the past.
覇気や運気にも偏りというのがございましてよ。その意味から言えば、
Because of your sabotage?
ここしばらくのレナさんやケイイチさんはいわゆる負け組というやつでございますわね。
Oof.
確かに負け癖ってやつはあるね。闘志ってやつは負けが続くとくじけてくる。絶対勝てるという信念が砕けると全く同じことをやっても裏目に出るもんだからね。
てめえら、たまたま俺とレナがちょいと罰ゲームを哀れに思って引き受けてやってたのを感謝もせずにその言い草か。
あら、そうでしたの。それは感謝の気持ちが足りず申し訳ないことでございましたよ。
うわー、さとこてめえ、そのセリフは俺の怒りに火をつけたぜ。後悔させてやる。
その意気だよ、ケイちゃん。まあせいぜいあがいておじさんを楽しませてちょうだいよね。レンヌも頑張って。あうあう言ってる間にクラスで一番最初に脱落したらさすがに恥ずかしいからね。でもその可能性も高いかな。
一番最初に脱落するのがレナさんだと思いましてよ。どんな目に遭うか今からお覚悟なさいませな。ひどいよ、みーちゃんもさとこちゃんも。レナもケイイチもファイトおーですよ。
Mion and Sadako laughed at us as loud as they could, then moved on to tease their next target. Left alone, all I could do was stomp on the floor in anger.
くそー、絶対負けねえ。あそこまで言われたら負けられねえぜ。
そうだね。あそこまで言われると悔しいよね。
So obviously it's time to form a coalition.
っていうか悔しいどころじゃねえぞ。プライドの問題だぞ。くそ。
みーちゃんの言うように負け癖ってやっぱりあるかもしれないよね。
Just gotta
だ
get
から
good.
今日は絶対に勝ってみんなを見返してやろう。
Rena's eyes looked different. She's usually a funny and weird person, but I know she has the determination to do what she needs to. When Rena looks like this, she can be a tough opponent.
今日は私も部活の規則にのっとり手加減なしでいく。
おい、なんだかかっこいいこと言うじゃねえの。まるで普段の自分はわざと手を抜いているって言わんばかりだぜ。
Rena smiled. I mean, if she hasn't gone into a whole cute mode, then I guess that counts as going easy on them. Or maybe you could have called it a wicked grin. She was serious. She was serious about what she said. I could tell that from her expression alone. Among all the club members, Renna is easily the most sensible one. The rule of our club is that we can do anything in order to win, but she's the only one who has moral qualms in doing it. That's why we rarely have a hard time against her, except for when she snaps. It's rare to hear her say that she won't go easy.
ちっくしょう。そんな笑い方されたら俺も超本気で行くしかねえじゃねえかよ。
いつも本気で戦うのが部活だけど、それでもやっぱりそれ以上に本気じゃないといけない時ってあるよね。今日は多分それだね。
だな。
We pounded our fists together. Usually when we really don't want to lose the game, one asks the other to work together, but Renna didn't ask this time, which meant that she was going to try to defeat everybody by herself. No, not try. She was going to do it by herself. Renna looked really cool at that moment, but I wasn't scared. If she was seriously going to do it, I'd have to be serious and do it too. My fighting spirit had been dented after many losses, but it had begun to burn hot once more.
圭一くんもなかなかいい顔してるね。怖いな。全員と一人で戦っても勝てるつもりでいる顔だね。
レナだってそのつもりだろ。
じゃあぶつかるのは最後だね。
互いにクラス全員を全滅させたら最後にはそうなるな。
最後の戦いの時、そこにいるのが圭一くんなのを期待してるね。
おう。
We pounded our fists together again.
光線規定はちゃんと覚えてるね。被弾時の申請だけは正直にね。被弾した人は撃っちゃダメだよ。仮に当てても無効ね。
ミオ、被弾の定義を再確認したいぜ。
水鉄砲で撃たれたら被弾。ひねくれたケイちゃんのためにさらに補足するなら、水鉄砲というこの容器から出た水が最初に触れたものが標的であった時、被弾とするわけ。
So if you pour water into the water gun, like the bottle, just unscrew the bottle and pretty much just swish it out from the bottle. That still counts because it's water from the water gun.
つまり水鉄砲を経由した水をバケツに溜めてぶっかけても無効ってわけ。
You get a similar effect.
直接攻撃以外は有効じゃないってことだね。さとこちゃんの脅威が少し薄らいだかな。トラップにもいろいろございましたよ。
Of course.
レナさんなんか一番最初に餌食にして差し上げましたよ。それは無理。私を仕留めようとしたらさとこちゃんじゃまだまだ役不足だね。なんですって？
ほほほ、レナが売り言葉とはね。こりゃ面白くなりそうだよ。ねえケイちゃん、
大して面白くねえと思うぞ。俺かレナかどっちにやられたいかを選ばされるだけなんだからな。
圭一もやる気満々なのです。
Mion seemed to sense the fighting spirit in me and Renna. I could tell that she's as serious as we are, just from the way she looks.
よっしゃ、いい面構えだよ。気に入った。じゃあ始めるよ。全員3回。くじで決められた場所に移動してね。
Everybody had to draw lots to pick a place to start the game from. It wouldn't be fun if everybody was close together at the beginning of the game. By the way, my starting position was behind the school building. When I drew this starting position, I thought about hiding there until there were only a few people left like I did in our last game of tag. But a defensive tactic like that wasn't interesting to me anymore. I hadn't been this excited in a long time. My legs were shaking from the excitement. Yes, definitely from the excitement. It was my first time experiencing that kind of feeling. I could hear Mion's countdown from some distance away.
3、2、1。
A single shot of a toy pistol echoed. With that sound, I was already running around the building. There had to be some underclassmen nearby. I'd usually assumed that somebody else would take care of them. This time was different. I stood frozen in fear as I ran towards them, screaming at the top of my voice. They took a moment to decide whether to fight or run away. And in that moment, I shot one after another.
悪いな。俺の隣が当たった時点で運がなかったと思ってくれ。
I felt bad for them because they'd lost the game so quickly, so I rubbed their heads to cheer them up, and then took their water guns. Yes, that was the key factor in this game, reloading. You can't put very much water in a water gun. With 10 people around you in a gun battle, the water would be gone in a minute. I just want to check something again with the rules. Once you're hit, you can't shoot anyone. But others can still use your gun. I abandoned the gun that I used to shoot them, held one of the guns in each hand, and scoped out the schoolyard. Just like I expected, there was an intense battle happening there. In the short time it took me to take care of the whole area behind the school building, it seems like most of my classmates were already shot. I wasn't surprised though. I kind of knew it would happen. You need to have a high skill to fight in the open schoolyard, especially when most of the club members were there. It must have been like a battle of elephants and ants.
なんだミオンのあれは。
It's a water gun, but it's going to be like her own personal one. Mion was holding a different water gun from the one she had when the game started. She was now holding one that looked like a huge machine gun. Its range capability, its pump action shooting, and the amount of water it can hold were way beyond comparison. There were no restrictions on what kind of water guns we could use today. As long as it's a water gun, you're allowed to use any kind. It's pay to win. Most of us have normal pistol style water gun from the local toy store or something similar. I would have bought a bigger one like Mion's if they had had one. If they weren't in stock, I'd have to order it in. In other words, Mion orders hers a long time ago, just for today. She's always well prepared when it comes to winning. She must have thought that we wouldn't allow her to use the big water gun if she showed it off before the game started, so she must have hidden it somewhere. It looks like most of our classmates were shot right after the game started. Only a few were still alive, trying to survive as long as they could by using the heavy construction equipment as a shield. Mion mercilessly shot at them from various angles to make them come out from behind the shield. Oh
そ
dear.
らそんなとこに隠れてないで出てきな。
Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun were trying their best to resist her attack from behind their shield. It looked like they had no chance against her. That actually wasn't true. After all, the two of them were only still alive, because of all their experience in water gun battles. They survived the first few minutes of her assault, even though 99% of their classmates didn't, and they were still surviving at that moment. Mion, however, is also a battle-hardened soldier. She used the advantage of her big water tank, and gradually but certainly drove them into a corner. It was only a matter of time until she broke them down.
ダメだ。あのマシンガンはずるいよ。委員長の水が少なくなるまでなんとかしのごう。今は手も足も出ないよ。
They tried to hold out against her, but all they could do for now was to keep running behind cover as Mion strafed closer and closer to them. They wanted to use their 2-against-1 advantage, but it seemed like they wouldn't even get that chance. If they tried attacking recklessly, one of them might get shot, and then the other would have no chance of winning. So they grew more cautious, placing their bets on the final chance. That caused their offense to wane. Of course, Mion saw through their plan. She was purposely provoking them so that they'd lose their patience and start attacking her recklessly. Mion circled around the construction equipment. Now she was standing with her back towards me. If I went up against a machine gun fair and square, I wouldn't stand a chance. So, attacking from behind would be the only way for me to defeat her. Even though she was in a defenseless position, there was some distance between us. I was still too far away. But it would still be better to attack her now than to take her head on. And on that note, I think we'll end it here for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know any feedback you have in the comments. Especially since it's the first episode of the chapter, I guess. Yeah, until next time. See ya.